Hello and good morning from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It is the 22nd of May 2021 and we're back on park. No one with us today apart from Danielle, just me and Danielle for once today. We've been with other people every other visit this season, but it was a very last minute trip today. We didn't think we were able to come today until next week, late night riding. But yeah, we're back on park with this beautiful sky we have above us, and yeah, it seems relatively quiet to be honest. So we're back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The weather's really nice, there's no wind or anything, so we'll plenty rides on the big one if we can. And hey, speaking of the big one, it is testing behind us somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, there we go, we're back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We're gonna have an amazing day. Don't know if I'll vlog much, but yeah, just a nice chill day on park. And we shall see you around. Anyway, it's about 5 to 10, 5 minutes till most of the rides are open. It looks like Nickelodeon Street's open, or they've at least let people into queue. So we're probably going to head onto Nickelodeon Street because thrill rides tend to open at 1:30. So yeah, here we are in Nickelodeon Land. Yeah, the first train of the day has been dispatched to Nickelodeon Street. Who knows whether there's anyone in the queue. But we're definitely going to be on the next train, I think. Avalanche was closed last time we were here. I think it spent about a week closed, to be honest. I think they had to do a lot of maintenance on there, something went wrong, and yeah, good to see it. Well, it's testing, it will be open when everything else opens. It's good to see it back operational again, of course. We had a nice front row ride on Nickelodeon Street, second train of the day, and it was running pretty well. Nice to get on it. Obviously rather be in the back, but yeah, nice to be back on it. Anyway, because not many rides are open, we'll wait until 10:30. We thought we'd come and do it early. We're in the ride parts section.
So what a big
Probably kiss me quick. Big Dipper.
No, Nick Street.
Right, okay.
Nick Street.
Right, well done. There's a lot of Nickelodeon Street. Wood?
That's what I was supposed to say, I'm tired.
Yeah. I feel like there was only one of these chain things in the shop originally, but there's now two. What? That's been damaged a little bit.
We can tell that's been used.
Looks like, I don't know, I don't think there was that many of these. I think they're Splash Bash wheels, aren't they?
No, that's right, it's been shut then, they've replaced it.
Yeah, a lot of mouse hoods, a lot of old flags.
Oh.
Not sure where on park they've been and what they are, but I know there's a lot of like Pleasure Beach logo flags. Yeah, that's new, I've not seen that in the shop before, but yeah, it's a logo for something. Yeah, here we go. Big Nickelodeon Street piece of wood. These are new. What's this? Don't know what ride this is off. I assume it's yeah, probably Avalanche wheels. As we mentioned earlier, Avalanche has been down, so there probably are some Avalanche parts in the shop somewhere. Maybe these are Avalanche wheels, who knows. I assume that they'd normally have a tyre on them if they're actually running on the ride, but yeah, they probably are Avalanche wheels, who knows. It's a shame they didn't label everything. Hey, we've got a tag. What does the tag say?
Nickelodeon Street when it fell off the one of these ones. Right,
well,
I'll stick it back on. I'll save them the job.
Yeah, well my Nickelodeon Street wood is bigger than that. So, yeah, a lot of upstock wheels from Woodies. There we go. Still don't know what ride these pieces of wood are from. I'm thinking Grand National, but I've no idea. Grand National's the only ride that I don't have a piece of wood from at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I've got all the other Woodies. It probably is Grand National. Who knows? It's massive. But yeah, there we go. There is the part of the vlog where we come into the authentic ride park section of the Kiss Me Quick shop, and I absolutely love it. Obviously Valhalla is not opening this year as planned, and we are going to have our first ride of this year, well, second actually, on the flying machines. We did it early on this month, but we didn't film an update. But I'm planning on filming a Valhalla update while I'm on flying machines this ride to see what's happened. It's been just over a month since I last did one. A third wall of names is currently being built. Love to see it. Ours is just up there somewhere, and you can order yours if you want one. Well, obviously this place was dead earlier when we last walked here. It seemed really quiet this morning when we first got to the park. I know it was only 10 o'clock and the rides don't open until 1:30. It's the vast majority of them anyway. But yeah, it's good to see. that the crowds have actually come on park today. So there's actually quite a few people here now, which is good to see. The weather's turned out nice for it. And yeah, it's the first time visiting the park since the 17th of May, which means we can sit inside and eat. We can sit inside and eat. So we're gonna go and eat our first indoor Burger King of 2021. Oh, it's good to be back in Burger King. Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, I did.
It is really quiet. Sat in the corner out of the way, looking out the window, watching Icon, Big Dipper, Big One, Skyforce go around. The Big One's operations have probably been like the best they've ever been this season. They've been absolutely fantastic, yeah. And I'm just happy to be sat up here, to be honest again. And yeah, Burger King's always nice. I'm not gonna lie, I hate eating outside. It's horrible, especially when it's raining, which it was the last time I was here. Go check out that vlog. But yeah, there we go. We don't have to rush around trying to find shelter that's still classed as outdoors anymore. We can just come inside and eat a Burger King and watch some coasters go around and flat rides. Hello from the future. I thought I'd mention that in Burger King they have rerouted the queue a little bit for where you queue to order your food. Basically it used to go around the edge of the actual like downstairs room, but instead now they go through 2 high chair tables. I assume that's because you're allowed to sit inside now, and I think them tables that would have been closed off originally when the queue was around the edges of the room, you can actually sit on them if you wanted to. So basically less tables are being closed off, which means more people can sit in there. So good change, thought I'd mention it. Nice small change in Burger King. It was nice to get back in there today. So as I was saying, outside the park is relatively busy now, which is good to see. Obviously there's things opening all over the place this weekend at Merlin Park, so a lot of people, enthusiasts especially, will have gone there. So yeah, it's not really busy, it's not rammed, but yeah, moderate crowds, which is really good. It's good to be inside Burger King again. I think we're going to head onto the Big One and probably finish our drinks whilst we are in the queue. The queue doesn't look too big from here though, so yeah, we'll let you know whether we do go on the Big One or not, and I'll see you when we get off. Shout out John, what a legend. Well, don't think you can see it because it's dark, but there's a different train on Pleasure Beach Express today to usual. Makes different noise, slightly different noise when he blows the whistle. I think I just saw it's Carol Jean. Yeah, looks like the other two are in the maintenance thing. Having a little bit of maintenance. There's Avalanche Open, which we didn't see last time we was here. Wow, I feel like I repeat myself every single video from here now, but Big One on the back row was running absolutely incredible. And yeah, like really smooth. I think the wind was pretty kind. It wasn't windy at all, so it was running really quickly. And it was just an incredible ride, really. It seems like they were doing some sort of allocated seating there, which I wasn't a massive fan of. We were lucky enough to get the back. But yeah, it did actually seem like they were sending people like filling it up from the front, which they haven't done really. Like they've never done that before. Even in the pandemic, like if a certain row's empty, you can go to that row. But yeah, nevertheless we managed to get the back row, which I'm grateful about obviously, and it was absolutely fantastic. So up next, onto the wonderful and classic Big Dipper with the amazing retrack first drop. And fingers crossed, we are less than a month away from these seats being full again. Full trains on the Woodies. It would be great. Fingers crossed for June 23rd. Nice front row ride on Big Dipper there. It was racing around today a lot quicker than previous visits. I know it was really slow on the top vehicle. Just thought I'd mention here, obviously that area there is just a great place for watching and getting shots of Infusion. And I don't know how long for, it's been closed off for a while, but I remember on the 4th of July we actually went on Infusion from this side. yeah, I don't know how long it's been closed off. It's a shame because I'd love to get some shots of Infusion in this weather. And yeah, I don't think it's the exit to the ride because it's closed off on that side where the queue line and exit is as well. So yeah, I mean, fingers crossed all these areas that are restricted do reopen again on the 21st of June. It would be great. Smooth wooden roller coaster time. It's been down for quite a bit today. We spotted it reopened while we were down on North Park, or up north, shall we say, up North Park. Yeah, don't know why the queue's out here onto the path, not the queue line. Blame these guys, but oh well, we're gonna go on Grand National and enjoy it. But yeah, I think it'd be better if we was actually queuing in the queue line. But it is what it is. Grand National was really good on the back row. It's obviously showing its age a little bit. It's a bit bouncy now. It's one of them rides now where you need to hold on really. And then, yeah, you've just got to sit as straight as you can and hold on. And yeah, I mean, normally I hate holding on rides. It's gross, but yeah, I mean, I still enjoy Grand National. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Especially if you sit as straight as you can and hold on. We're currently on the Grand Prix. Yeah, good example. We're currently on Grand Prix.
It's hard driving.
And Danielle can't drive it.
Okay, it's hard when I'm on the opposite side of the car.
We're about to have our first ride of the day on Icon. The queue's not too bad. It looks like it's running pretty quickly. So, yeah, it's 3:45 now, I think. So we've left it pretty late once again. Don't know why, we always seem to leave it late to do Icon nowadays, which isn't good. But yeah, queue's moving quite quickly. I think it's on 3 trains. Operations are good. I love to see it. Looking forward to this ride. It's always a good day when you're riding Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. My favourite roller coaster, and it was running really well pretty quickly. Managed to get the back row. Didn't wait too long, nowhere near as much as you do on really busy days. So yeah, about an hour and a half to go now until park closes. I think we're going to try and go on the big one again. The very intense forces of Pleasure Beach Express has caused someone to lose the mask. Oh dear, must have blown off or something. Alright then, this is going to be our last ride of the day. Our second ride on Icon. It's mad that this is nearly 3, well, it technically is 3 years old, but it's nearly 3 years ago since this opened to the public. It's been over 3 years ago since we were here having our first rides on this on the VIP boarding pass day on the 19th of May 2018. That was a very good day. It was on one of the first trains. 3 years. And 3 years later, it is still number 1. Alright then, so this is a story of how we got a very pleasant and nice surprise on our last ride of today on Icon. So, me and Danielle, we went into the back row gate, we sat on the train, I pulled down my restraint, I was about to put the seatbelt in and the restraint just slips up, the restraint unlocked. I was going to put the seatbelt in, so yeah, the seatbelt ended up slipping out my hand. And then the staff came walking up to us and I thought, hey, time to get swapped to mid-train. So the staff says, terrible news guys, we're going to have to swap you to the front row. So yeah, there we go. It's not easy to get front row on Icon nowadays. Obviously, you know, they normally let Speedy pass in before the main queue, and then, you know, it's just not easy with allocated seating and stuff. There's no front row queue. So yeah, like whenever you get a front row, whenever we get a front row Icon queue ride, we really enjoy it. It's a pretty rare thing. So yeah, not terrible news. We had our back row ride this afternoon, and we was gonna have another back row ride. Obviously, we do prefer the back normally, like,
the front was good.
Yeah, when we do a front row ride, we enjoy it because it's a pretty rare occasion. So yeah, like not terrible news at all. I was pleasantly surprised. I was really chuffed to have a front row ride on Icon today. Something I didn't expect to have when I sat on the back row for the second time. But yeah, there we go. The park's closed. It's gone really quiet, and yeah, we've had a nice day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The sun's either in my eyes if I face this way, or it's in my eyes reflecting off my camera if I face this way, so I don't know which way to stand for the more comfort. But there we go, we've had a good day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been relatively busy today, not rammed or anything. I'd say about 90% of people weren't social distancing in queue lines. It's been pretty poor in terms of social distancing, and yeah, like well over half the people have been taking the masks off as soon as they leave the station as well, which isn't good. Yeah, obviously in a month's time, when it's 21st of June, 22nd of June exactly a month today, we're not going to need to do all this social distancing stuff probably, but you know, while it's still May, would be great if yeah, people still did, but it is what it is. We've had a good day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.